Gemini Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Let's see what November has for you. Oh, you know, I've been kind of noticing this coming on for Gemini over the last little while. It's like you guys are getting a reality check. It's not always easy when that happens, but it's best. So I'm going to say that you've had a lot of opportunities to face yourself, and you've had challenges with other people that have put you in that position, and that's okay. You've recognized certain truths about you and others, and it's actually helping you be liberated from this situation. I think that whatever difficulties you have faced, the things that are coming now are nothing but opportunity, and they will definitely help you move into the next level of your life. And you will recognize where you have allowed yourself addictions, compulsions, obsessions, and how in many ways those types of things put a lot more burden on you than you needed. And I think that that's going to take its toll, because you're learning, you're understanding, you're realizing, and your lessons are all about love and what truly is love to you, and what spiritual energy you are, and what you need, and how that plays out. Because, you know, I think as Gemini is evolving, the sign itself, the being, is becoming more and more in tune with their spirituality. And so this is requiring Gemini to understand themselves better. And often Gemini in the past, I'd say they've been very nonchalant about spirituality, but I don't think that they've been able to in the last 6 months. So whatever's been going on overall, I think there's been some sort of ascendance or some sort of upgrade for the Gemini species, basically, and you guys are going through lots of things this last year. So I'm going to say that this is only going to continue, but all, again, for the better. And it's all about what you love, who you love, how you love, and how you let them love you. So this is what I see you working for, or working towards, okay? I do see you calculating your needs for the next little while, and I do see you putting everything in a row, and I like what I see, Gemini. You got that down pat. So as far as your health goes, I think the only real thing I worry about is the stress level that you put yourself under when you don't meet your own expectations. That's the worst part. So you're your own worst enemy here. So, you know, step back a little bit. Don't be so hard on yourself. I do see that you've had some troubles maybe in the workplace getting along with somebody or some group that maybe you used to, but maybe you're not so much now. Part of it has to do with your desire to walk away from whatever you've been doing in the last while. So maybe you're making or thinking about making a major career shift or change, and just, you know, baiting your time as to when that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be as far away as maybe you think. And there may be many actually, who have already made that step or made that jump. Okay, so that's what I have for Gemini around that. Strength and confidence. Oh, it looks like I will see a number of Gemini people in my psychic room, and that's a good thing. I would say that a lot of Gemini are also very in tune with what's going on around them, and nothing wrong with that. It's actually very good. Well, this is interesting. I'm told to tell you that Gemini, you will be looking into the reason you're in relationship. You'll be looking into the reason why you fall in love, or what it is about people you fall in love with. One of the things I think you're going to see is that you're looking for practicality in your love affairs, and you know, stability energy, and that's not a bad thing to look for, don't get me wrong, but as I said, over the last little bit, you've been increasing your spiritual awareness, your spiritual knowledge, and I think that part of you is mattering more and more. So for you to be really truly happy, I think you have to incorporate things not just of the flesh, but things of the heart and the soul and the spirit. And as long as you do that, I think you'll make yourself happy. You do have a number of cards that do indicate that you will shift whatever energy was, the good energy coming is about to shift. And Gemini, you've got some fantastic cards still on the rise. So I've got some good energy for November coming to you. If there's been any thought about maybe, how would you put this, rejuvenating a relationship, or finally engaging more committedly into some kind of a relationship, or making a bit more of a stand in a relationship, giving more energy to it. I think this is going to be a good thing. Now, not everybody needs to know what you're up to, where you're going, or what you're doing. You can have this as a very private thing for now. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with privacy. Gemini, you don't mind having privacy. All right, so I see there will be a few journeys that'll take some time and difficulty, and you'll have to be serious about things in your workplace as you're moving forward. Not everything is as simple as it seems, and that will come to pass, and you'll see that no problem. There may be some issues with children, or the caring of children, or exes and children, this type of thing. Be patient, be confident in what it is you want to happen, and that'll give you a better chance at that. Coming from love, good communication. If you need to write things down, nothing wrong with writing things down, especially with that. And if there's an opportunity for a bit of travel, I'd take you up on it there, Gemini. There will be some changes in the workplace. Those changes will eventually make everything right. Okay, so you're going to have to just navigate those shifts and changes as you go, and some things won't completely change because you'll maybe have to hold on to it a little bit for a term or time, and maybe just for a little bit. You may have to, or you may have to adjust your sales slightly in order to keep something working, okay? Because I am seeing some concern about money coming in, okay? That's what I got for Gemini there. Alrighty, so money is not, it's not a powerhouse thing, but there does need to be some time and consideration put towards money. Now, you have some interesting cards in your relationship place, Gemini. So I'm going to say that the possibility of ending one relationship and beginning another are closer together than normal. Okay, so that has a lot of vibe, and you may have to be mindful of how you integrate that into your life, and certainly into others. There may be some uncooperativeness in maybe your family, and to your mother, your brother, your sister, that type of a source of family, and you might be getting people kind of wondering where the heck your head's at. So that was for my Gemini friends.